Hello guys, Marketer Assassin here, and today we're just gonna be talking about how to have an entrepreneurial mindset, how to think entrepreneur. Well, you have to have that entrepreneur like brain, that mind. You have to want to be an entrepreneur. You have to because let me tell you guys, it's a lot of ups and a lot of downs, but sometimes it could be mostly downs than ups, you know. So you're gonna have to get used to that. You're gonna have to get used to taking risks, guys, because someone who just tells you that being an entrepreneur is it's not really stressful and it's very easy and don't that's some BS. Do not let that don't let that like manipulate you or lead you down the wrong path and wrong way of thinking, because that's actually a very bad and poisonous way of thinking. You have to learn to take risk. You have to accept that you're gonna take risk, whether whether you know it or not. You're gonna have risk in being an entrepreneur, and being your own boss is something you definitely need to get into, because there's a lot of programs and a lot of things out here that people are doing, that they're and a lot of businesses and online businesses that out here that people are doing, that they're making a lot of money, and it wasn't easy. And I'll tell you that I know for a fact it wasn't easy. You watch any video, you talk to anybody who's an entrepreneur, they'll tell you firsthand that it's definitely not an easy path and to go through. It's a lot of stress involved, but being an entrepreneur can teach you a lot about yourself. It can teach you how to be more focused, more determined, more disciplined, and more patient, because those are the goals and the keys to becoming a successful and great entrepreneur. You gotta have patience. You gotta have goals. You gotta have ambition. You gotta have determination. You gotta have willpower. That's the most important out of everything. You gotta have willpower. You gotta have the will to want to become an entrepreneur and do it. Go out there and do it. And you also gotta have discipline. You also gotta have patience for it, because you're not gonna get instant results. You're not gonna get instant gratification. And that's just the way it is, guys. Like, it isn't no. You gotta have to put work into it. And it'll eventually come, but you have to be willing to put in the work, guys, because this is being an entrepreneur, like such as even marketing online is mostly around being an entrepreneur, because you're gonna have to market your own products, and you're gonna have to pay somebody, or you're gonna have to pay somebody to market your own products and do all that thing and all that kind of stuff. So it's very important and useful to understand the full gravity of becoming an entrepreneur in online marketing, and it's a very powerful way to have passive income if you know what you're doing online, and you know the right people, and you know you have the right mentors. I have mentors. If you have the right mentors to guide you in that the entrepreneur mindset and the direction, then you have a higher chance of success and um, in making an online or successful online business than other people have. So it's always good to increase your chances by learning and being more patient and knowing yourself before you start going into this. And it starts with the mindset. It's how you think. If you think entrepreneur, if you think marketing, if you think anything, and you stay focused on that, and you don't stray from your thoughts, and you don't let your thoughts run rapid, then you can. And that's the most important thing. That's the like, you have to change your and it's right here in the text too. You have to change your attitude. You have to change your habits, your decisions, and the way you view things. You have to change it all. That's the only way you have to have faith in your ability to know you're gonna have success, and that's a key. And I've personally bought a couple books from the program I'm in, Legendary Marketer. It's David Sharp's book, and I encourage you guys to. I'll leave a link down below to there's I think there's a deal where you can get a free book if you place an order or something. You get a free book, free shipping or something like that. And then there's where you can buy a book, and then that has more knowledge in it, and it'll teach you different ways to change your mindset. And it's a really valuable and awesome book, guys. I've read it. I'm almost done with the book I just bought. I'm almost done with it, but I've really been reading it, and it's really been helping me. And I've even referred this to some of my closest friends and relatives, and they read a few pages in the book, and they thinking about buying it as well. So, and I'm not lying to you guys, like they're thinking about buying it as well. So there's a lot of testimonies about this book, and I personally love this book. I really love this book, and I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can uh, get access to this information in the book, to where I've gotten. And hopefully in the future you'll get the book too and learn as well of how many people who has bought this book has became more successful, more aware, more determined, and more motivated to go out there and really shine and try to shine. So you're gonna have to learn to deal with failures, guys, and you're gonna have to learn to embrace those failures to transform into something you never thought you would become. And it can be very beautiful, guys. It can be a very beautiful turn. So I recommend you get the book. And Legendary Marketer, it's an awesome book, so I recommend you get it. And yeah, guys, you're just gonna, there's a lot of struggles with this, and but it will pay off, guys, because if you stick to something, the more consistent you are with something, the more it's bound to happen. That's what, just with anything, whether you want to become a musician, you want to become a doctor, you want to become a marketer, you want to become an entrepreneur, a businessman, you want to become a freelancer, you want to become a lawyer. If you want to become anything, you have to be consistent. You have to do your research. You have to learn more about it. Because and if you don't, and if you stray away from that path, then you'll never like get the most out of that. Then you'll go to something else. So always try to stick to one thing, and then if it doesn't work out, at least you tried. And then that should be satisfaction to motivate yourself to do more and go to the next path. If that didn't work for you, then go to the next thing. Don't wither away and dwell on the failure, guys, because failure is there to help you. It's not, you don't look at failure as a bad thing, because we've been brainwashed to see failure as a bad thing, and it's not a bad thing. Failure can be a good thing, because you can learn from your mistakes, and then you can utilize that and apply that to whatever you're trying to do in the later future, or whatever you're trying to do now. You can apply anything you may have messed up on to now, in the past to now. So yeah, it was just meant to make. I didn't want to make the video too long. I just wanted to get you guys on this book that I've been reading about, this mindset of how you can completely transform your mind into an entrepreneur mind, and you'll have a whole different perspective of the way you view things. And it's very powerful, guys, because it starts with the mind and the way you think first. For anything to happen, it starts up here in the brain, in the brain function, in the structure of your brain. It starts, and whatever you put in your brain manifests, guys. So you want to make sure you're putting in healthy things that's going to benefit you, healthy knowledge that's going to benefit you in the long run and in the short run. So always be mindful and aware of what you see, what you hear, and what you apply. Okay. I hope this video was helpful for you, motivational for you, and I encourage you guys to read more about learn more about the book. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.